Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to Monsters Incorporated on PS2. Randall's got Boo, and we gotta stop him. Nice. This is a boss fight? Wait, why is he here? Why is Mr. Waternoose here? Maybe he shows up later. Well, that's kind of a spoiler, isn't it? What is this?
Sullivan, pathetic excuse for a scare. Know when you've been beaten and give up.
You've never beat me before, Randall, and you're not about to start.
This is not
What?
a child's
Sorry.
rape.
I'm disappointed in you. You more than anyone should understand how important it is for us to defeat this power crisis. Yes, I know that one child isn't enough to overcome the energy shortage, but soon enough, we'll have collected enough children to erase all our power concerns. I'm so sorry to hear that, my boy. Please know that this will hurt me as much as it hurts you.
Dude, this is so messed up. This is so much worse than the movie. Like, as in, like, this is terrifying. I probably shouldn't be collecting those because those are health. So, and now I should collect one. Dude, what? Okay, genuinely confused on what to do. But that's okay. Dude. Okay, go up here. Yes. Oh, it's a platformer. Oh, no it's not. Bounce? Yes. Come on. I hate that he jumps forward. Stop it. Dude. Wow. That was intense. But at least it saves some of the progress. Oh, smash. I see. What? Smash. Smash. Thank you. Okay. I don't know which one that's supposed to be. The other one. Okay. I think I already did that one. Dang it. I will take that. Thanks. Okay, let's go over here. And what is that one? I don't know. Come on. Jump. There you go. Okay. Now everything has come full circle. Oh. Stuff up there. Oh, there you are.
You haven't beaten me yet, and you never will.
A rush. What, to get to the other side? Wait, I have no idea where the door is. On the bottom floor? Nope, not that one. Here we go.
What a day! Yeah, this is definitely a good day.
Oh, that was us winning.
She's not scared of you anymore. Looks like you're a good job.
Nice.
I have no choice. Times have changed. Scaring isn't enough anymore. But kidnapping children? I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die, and I'll silence anyone who gets in my way.
Simulation terminated.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I spotted several big mistakes.
But I don't mean...
Hold on, let's watch my favorite part again.
I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die. I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die. I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die. All right, coming on. What are you doing? Take your hands off. You can't arrest me. I hope you're a happy son. You destroyed this company. Monsters Incorporated is dead.
He already said this.
Breathe now. The energy crisis will only get worse because of you.
But it's not resolved. How do you... They need the laughing thing. Why is there a mic in the bottom right corner? You see that? He's like faintly there. Oh, and Sully's there too. Okay, never mind. But why is that there? That's so weird. Genuinely so confused. Okay, and we did it. That was fun. Shohei Yoshida. Alright, well, what did you guys think of that? That was a blind Let's Play of Monsters Inc. on PS2. That game was pretty bad. It was really, really short. The controls were very clunky. The story didn't make sense. Yeah, that was not great. That was not great. I'm gonna give this one... I still had fun. I'm gonna give this one a 4. It's definitely below average for sure. Oh man. Pete Doctor. But I'm glad this was Pixar's very first PS2 game. I'm glad they just made one finally. But I know that Finding Nemo and The Incredibles are much better games because I played those before and those are really, really good. But what do you guys think of this game? What would you give it out of 10? Put it in the comments. I'm so curious. I also want to see some of the behind the scenes videos after the credits. Oh, that might be it. Oh, that's it. Nice. Copyright 2002. Oh, the movie came out 2001. Oh, did this game come out after the movie? Interesting. Alright, let's go to the extras. Pixar Tour. Alright, we already did that one, so let's do all these. Here we go. Never seen these before.
Pete Doctor worked on Toy Story as a supervising animator and helped co-write Toy Story with us. And we had a blast. I mean, at Pixar, it's really such a group effort. You work together in real tight groups. But as we grow as a studio, we're going to have more and more movies being directed by lots of great, really talented young people. And Pete gets to be the first.
Yep. And now Pete is the owner.
Remember when we first pitched this with all the TDs?
Well, executive of Pixar.
This big floppy shirt, right? And then there's going to be these furry monsters running around, and they're going to be jumping and moving a lot, and then all the fur has to look real. And yeah, they were starting to sweat a little bit.
They're like, no, it can't be done.
Yeah.
And then they got, but then you challenge them to say, no, come on, you can do it.
You guys are smart.
Come on.
All right, we'll be on screen for 10 minutes.
Sure,
to film.
okay, fine. We'll do that. But of course, we ignore that and go right. Big movie with a t-shirt running all over the place.
He's in every shot of
Get
it.
every shot. There you go. You lied to us. You didn't lie. The story changed. Right.
Liars. Great. Oh, some of you might be like, why aren't you watching the first one? I watched the first one in the very first video of this Let's Play. The Unkrench. He directed Toy Story 3.
Late one night on the scare floor, Sully goes back to pick up some paperwork that was forgotten, and he sees a door sitting in a door station. No other doors, just this one door sitting there. Of course, he assumes that somebody left it out, and he goes to check the room and make sure nobody's in there before he sends the door back to the door vault. And what happens? He accidentally lets in a little 2-year-old girl, Boo. Completely freaks out. Again, pure energy. This little dangerous girl in this world. A little child has never gotten into Monsters Incorporated, and Sully let her in. The top guy, the top scarer, let this little girl in. So of course he completely freaks out, worries it's going to ruin his reputation. He's worried for his life. Hightails it out of there with Boo, and then has to figure out how to get her back. One of the most exciting things on this movie was that we did get to create this world from scratch. I mean, nobody knows what a world where monsters live in might look like. There have been a lot of different interpretations of it through time, but we had an opportunity to create a really unique, original vision of a monster world, and it was a lot of fun.
Interesting that they cut off some of the audio there. David Silverman. Oh, I don't recall. Oh, maybe he did. Did he do Monsters University?
Sully is
really the best scarer because he knows his business. He knows how to creep in, how to pop up at the right precise moment that it's going to get the most screen and the best quality screen. That's an art. You just don't walk in and go, ooh. You have to build the tension. Sully and Mike are confronted with the fact that they've letting a child do this. Their first reaction is, "Wah!"
Okay. Oh, David Silverman did The Simpsons. And The Simpsons movie. Oh.
First of all, they're both really funny guys. They both have an incredible sense of humor, and they both are amazing show business veterans. So the wealth of knowledge between the two of them and the anecdotes that they come up with in telling stories to each other, that kind of thing is great. And the years of experience. So they're just, pros, complete pros. Sully is great. He's the #1 scare at monsters. He's like a natural athlete. He's the Joe Montana. He's just completely gifted. He was born gifted. He comes from a long line of scarers. He's big. He seems imposing, and he is exactly what a kid might think a monster would look like. It's true that they do want to scare you, but it's truly nothing personal. They're just trying to harvest the scream, to run their world, and it has nothing to do with you. Trust me. It is just these guys coming in, doing their job. So, it's kind of sad that we take it so incredibly personally, because monsters are really, really great.
That's so funny. But just scaring people is still mean. Andrew Stanton, he directed Finding Nemo and WALL-E. And John Carter and Finding Dory.
Sully's just an all-around nice guy. That you can't fake being a nice guy. He's just one of those guys who's just born with charm, charisma, and humility. And he's just got such a work ethic. That guy just wants to be the best at his job, and he's not out there to do it to get any accolades for it. He's just out there to do what's best for Monsters Incorporated. He's a real trooper. And monsters just like him. He's just that kind of guy.
He's also doing Toy Story 3.
I don't think anybody should really be scared of a monster because all along they've never been meaning to do anything but just, power their world and get some scream. They're just coming to get some gas, basically.
This film's always been a film about a big hairy monster dealing with a small child. The small child is wearing a t-shirt for much of the film. And all of a sudden you realize that we have to deal with hair, we have to deal with clothing. Two issues that computer graphics hasn't dealt well with in the past at all.
There's no resolution of that. It's just like, oh, this is gonna suck. Steve Jobs. Nice.
I think the most poignant moment in the film is when Sullivan actually sees what scaring children means to children and through the movie, and realizes what he's been doing all these years and the effect it's been having. And I think that a lot of us do things in our daily lives just like Sully does, and we don't understand the effect it has on others. And for me, that's a very, very poignant moment.
Wow, that was so
Our
powerful.
animators had to animate every hair on that fur and move it. They would never get around to the main character's movement or finishing the film. So we had to figure out a way for that hair to move automatically. And that's the genius. All of the fur on Sully moves completely automatically. Our animators just move the character, and then computationally all the fur figures out how to move itself. And that allows us to achieve a level of visual complexity that we never could without this dynamic, intelligent fur. And we're putting more and more of that in our films, these autonomous elements that know how to, in essence, animate themselves.
That was cool too, but the first thing he said was absolutely profound. That was one of the most profound things I've heard in a while, honestly. I think that's a very important lesson.
We have a character there who has a job, and at some point he has to ask himself, is he benefiting the world in the way he thinks he is in his job? And it's kind of a question all of us might want to ask. In our job, are we contributing to the world, or are we not contributing to the world? And sometimes if you ask the question, you may not like the answer. And sometimes monsters may not like the answer about what they're doing in the world. And it's about the character who has to live up to that question and why he would ask the question, what answer he would come with. Are we any different than that? And I would like to think that we do question what we do and why we do it.
Very good. John and Pete again. Again, they say different things. Why not just put it in the first reel with them? I guess they're talking about a different subject.
The story is so important in both the humor, but also the heart. And I think in Monsters, that's what's going to surprise people in Monsters, how emotional it is in places. And it's really amazing.
I've been on this film for 5 years since came up with it to when it's released. And I think, well, definitely the thing that's been the hardest to do is just get the story to be just right. Get those characters, the relationship believable, the sort of between Sully and Boo I think is really key, and between Sullivan and Mike. We worked really hard on a lot of special effects, but the story was the hardest thing to do.
Love it. Behind the scenes of Pixar.
Hi, I'm John Lasseter. I'm the director of Toy Story, A Bug's Life, and Toy Story 2. I want to welcome you to Pixar Animation Studios. This is a brand new studio. Come on in, there's a lot of cool things in here. So at Pixar we have this center atrium, and this is where all the things we do together. We have Cafe Luxo here, we have the mail room, we have foosball, very important here at Pixar. There's Pete. Hey!
I saw this place from the
He
outside.
is the director of Monsters Incorporated. So we give him a tour of Pixar. Go down to the Tiki room. This is Mark's office. He's done it up like a tiki lounge. The pineapple is the symbol of hospitality. So we're going to go see Andrew Gordon's office. Andrew moved into his office, and then what did you find?
Well, I found this air conditioning vent.
And he found a whole another room in there. Alternate reality. So this has become the love line. Come on, let's go into the love line. You have to crawl through. We have every dignitary that comes to Pixar. They're starting to sign the rooms. We have Randy Newman here, Michael and Jane Eisner, Steve Jobs, Roy Disney's right there. Ooh,
nice.
Thanks for another wonderful time at the Love Lounge. Come on in here. This is my office. I love toys. Ah, who does that remind you of, huh? There's Steve's office. You want to see Steve Jobs' office? It's the cleanest office at Pixar. This is our main theater.
Of course, it's Steve Jobs' office.
Trailer. They're overly dramatic here in Pixar projection.
A Pixar Animation Studios film.
What makes Pixar so special is not the bricks and the steel and the wood of the building. It's the people that makes Pixar.
Joe Ramp. Joe Ramp is my head of story. I do Heimlich the Caterpillar. Darla Anderson, producer of Monsters Incorporated. Andrew Stan, co-executive producer and co-writer and
He's co.
John Cars. Glenn McQueen.
McQueen.
Because I always believe that if you're having fun making the movie, it's going to appear on the screen.
Okay, stop. Whoop, stop. This is where we get our creativity.
Oh, I just had an idea there.
It's called speed golf. friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough, it is. Pete's really good. Ladies and gentlemen, Pete Doctor. International symbol of Hawaiian shirts. Big flowers. A few months ago, we had the first annual Pixar Air Show off of this bridge, and we had a paper airplane contest for the whole company. That was pretty cool. You can see we really have a lot of fun at Pixar, but our main passion is our work.
Our people work so hard. They work really long hours making these movies. But number one to us is to make a great movie that audiences around the world will enjoy.
That hard work, creativity, and sense of fun has combined to create films that we are all really proud of. To date, Pixar has earned 13 Oscars, 1 Golden Globe, 1 Grammy, and a bunch of other awards for animated short films. Hi, and welcome back to Pixar Animation Studios Animation Talk. And all the talk is about the first film we made right here in our new Pixar studio, Monsters Incorporated. Thank you for coming to visit Pixar Animation Studios. Bye.
Bye.
Dope. Okay, and that was it. Oh man. Love it. Alright everyone, that was Monsters Incorporated, the game, and we're going to continue more with Pixar games in the next episode. So, to see that one, it's going to be Finding Nemo, and it's going to be in the top right corner there. And then to see the previous Pixar game, which was Toy Story 2, go ahead and click in the top left corner there. But that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much, and until next time, later days.